What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboarding Beginners, man. Today is number 268. Was it July, June, July? I think July 8th, 2025. It was a Tuesday. 80 degrees today, man. Pretty awesome, boy. What's up, man? Yeah, so excited. Just painted like 24 t-shirts for myself. You know, I was thinking about the t-shirt thing, you know? We buy like $35 Thrasher shirts and shit like that, and you advertise for somebody else. The way I see it, you know, make your own shit for yourself. So I got these shirts for like $2.50, and spray paint like another $7. So, but you can spray paint like 50 shirts, you know, one can. So pretty good. Pretty stoked on that. And just did the Thrasher magazine, August 2025. It's got Momoji Nishiya, the 11-year-old that could do like a fucking 1080 from Japan. Yeah. And then I saw a Slappy truck with a collab with Toy Machine. I'm gonna get that next month. And what's her name? Dafino. Forgot her name. Anyway, last name is Dafino. She has a pro shoe from S. Like this is Dafino. It's this color right here. My favorite color, green. So I can hook that up. You know what I mean? You know, we talk about like supporting skateboarding and shit like that, and then you never see people like buy. I mean, I don't blame them, because when you watch the X Games, most of the times I'm like that too, you know. Like I watch the X Games and all people have is like, even Yuto, right? Or Niger, right? All you see is like Nike, Monster, shit like that, right? I don't give a fuck about. So it's nice to see something that comes out and like that interests me, you know. Like I like to rip and dip. So when my board wears down, I mean, the way I've been skating is not gonna wear down for a while, baby. You know? Look at that shit. Look at that, still brand new. So anyway, if I ever do get a skateboard, it's gonna be a rip and dip, the Pussycat, the one that goes like that. Yeah, the Pussycat board, the rip and dip. Yeah, gonna hit me up some Slappy trucks with the collab with the Tour Machine. Probably switch this one out, put that one on. Yeah, get the Etnies shoes. Pretty stoked on that, you know. So before I came here, you know, I didn't have that much money, you know what I mean? Because everything went to rent. So I went from the bank, went to Bank America, went to either the grocery store or Walmart, get a money order, get the money order, go home, wait for the landlord. Landlord comes, give him the money, that's it. I might have like $100 or $200 left over. Goes to the, you know, pay for the phone, the internet, and all that shit, and that's it, man. That's why now I'm always buying like fresh t-shirts, you know? Fresh tees. Make my own shit. Finally get to buy some skateboard brand shit, man, you know? And it feels good. You know? Putting some new shit, and I don't know. It feels good to be a skate rat again, you know? Cause I see a lot of people, they forget, you know what I mean? Like what made you who you are, you know, skateboarding. So what better way to be proud to be a skate rat, you know? Skate rat is the way to go, man. For me anyway. So I'm gonna look forward to riding the vert ramp and shit, and yeah, so yeah. So another thing I want to talk about is you know, like skateboarding is dying, but not really. I think the core part is dying, like the hardcore, is dying. It's always been dead since '92, since my 50mm 101 Duro. Yeah, I'm always gonna stick with that. That's what gave me from the '90s, '92. Is that, and so skateboarding is dying as a like hardcore, but it's growing in like the older people like my age, like 40s, 50s, and on. It's growing, you know. You see a lot of curb videos. You see a lot of people like skating rails and shit like that now. A lot of old school boards. That's the male part. The male part is mostly 40s and up. That's sustaining the skateboard. But the female is the one that's gonna keep it growing now. Yeah, the female, all sizes and all colors, all race, or genders, or fucking, you know, all beautiful, all uglies, whatever, short, tall, whatever. The women or the female is the one that's gonna keep skateboarding growing, the way I see it. As you can see, Etnies, Sotec, which owns Etnies, S, and Emerica. Oh yeah, I noticed they didn't have an Emerica ad. Yeah, Etnies ad instead, the new Thrasher. So yeah, they're fading out all the core skaters, right? Because if you don't adapt in real life, you can go out of business. So the way I can see them pick the their strategy is bringing more female, right? So they kicked off all the old pros from Etnies, like Chris Jocelyn. I never had anything that I really want from Chris Jocelyn. He's a great skater, but it's nothing like, you know what I mean? All the decks are all, the Plan B decks are all plain. His shoes, it's all right. But the Delfino, what's her name, Delfina? She, yeah, I'm gonna buy those shoes for sure. Even though I always talk shit about women skills, right? I mean, they do suck, you know? You know what I mean? But as far as the industry going, it's gonna be a lot of females coming in a lot, like more and more and more. Plus, you have to bend with the time, you know? You got like YouTubes, TikTok, you know, Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that coming in, X. So there's a lot of outlet. People can just skate, and then just film and do some crazy tricks, and then it's like it goes viral, right? Which, like that shit is like short term to me. Like the social media is short term. But the female thing, the female rising of skateboarding is a legit thing. You can see a lot of people like picking up, right? Rio has a pro girl, right? Girl has a girl, right? Santa Cruz, like all these big skate companies, they're getting girls. Skate Mafia, right? They all have girl skaters, you know? Because like female skateboarders is gonna be the next rise in skateboarding, which I'm looking forward to it because, you know what I mean? I love skateboarding, so I don't want it to die. Some people might, you know, like the core people be like, yeah, you know, fuck that shit. I want the core, but the reality is, you know, without the big companies, then you won't have good shit to wear, or you know, like badass shoes or badass whatever, you know, that you want to support. Especially just, most of the things I want to support is mostly like skateboards, right? For sure, right? Skateboards. Because everything else is, I don't know if it's overpriced or not, but anyway, want to touch up on that. That's about it. I was thinking from the last time, I was like, man, I can just ollie this first try, you know? I'm thinking, what happened last time. Ain't shit. Ah, yeah. That'll work. Need some wheel bump, maybe. Regular, that is. It's weird how my body doesn't want to hop. Doesn't want to hop, man. Oh. Good thing I went to the small part and didn't even jump. After 4 tries, finally hop. Already. Now the real test. Got him. Went kind of early on that one. It looks like nothing, right? Like the thing's not even that big. That's what I need to do like 20 times. Ten times, I'm already tired. Tired already. That's the only problem for me, man, you know? When I skate by myself, it's hard to get motivated, you know? I know what I need to do. I need to do like a bunch of those, like 20 or 30 times, you know, over and over again. Kind of like when people go to the gym, right? They lift weight and shit. But what I don't want to do is just sit here and listen to my music and sit under the shade, you know? I mean, you see, I always say, you see me have fun, you see me quit, right? So, and I, you know, I always say skateboarding doesn't, it picks you, you know? It chooses you. And when the trick comes, it comes, you know? It doesn't, it doesn't. But the main thing is, I need to go out here every day, you know? No matter what, just even this little thing, just a little bit, is better than nothing, you know? So that's how I gotta look at it. It's kind of like when you own a 99-cent store, right? You don't sell that for that much, 99 cents, but you sell 100, that's $100. Where a big store, they sell like $1,000 something, but a long time they sell one thing, right? Here you're constantly selling, so I need to think of that. As long as I'm out here doing this shit, I'm getting a little bit at a time, you know? Alright. Told you I was a lying boy. That's what I did this morning. Some spray cans. Skateboarding with Lo. 24 shirts. 24. All 24 of them drying out. YouTube. Yeah, I was gonna go do some ollies, but not up to it. So easy to lay back, man, you know, and do nothing. Listen to music, feeling this nice breeze. I was actually falling asleep sitting right here. Too bad I don't have one of those lawn chairs, you know? That you lay at the pool. I can just put it right here and just go to sleep. Anyway, thanks for watching, man. Always go out, see your friends and family. Loved ones don't need nothing, alright? Always keep on rolling, running water don't go stale. Always have fun. You'll see me have fun and see me quit. I'll be keeping an underground lid for you and me. Yeah.